Hello, dear friends. Peace building starts in our hearts. If we practice it within ourselves and our families, peace will spread to our communities, nations, and the world. Opinion peace. Everything is revealed. End of secrets. Year of extremes. The great exposure. Want to live near. Miracles will happen. Humanity's graduation. QFS is not a cryptocurrency. Global awakening scheduled. Everything changes this year. The collective decreed change. Let's start. 2026 is the year in which everything is revealed according to Stuart Swedlow, who posits this period as a year of great revelation, a decisive turning point where cosmic and political forces converge to expose global secrets and transform humankind. Stewart details that 2026 will be the year of the Great Exposure, with three main focuses: the arrest of corrupt elites, cosmic revelation, and contact, natural alterations linked to cosmic cycles, planetary alignments, and a planned global awakening. In his view, humanity will earn its place in the coalition of worlds through messages, prolonged intervention, and mass healings. Predictions. 2026 will pass more quickly than any of the previous years, according to Kesheras. This is all part of the great awakening that leads to ascension. Humanity has grown tired of the same old song and dance, and the collective has decreed change. This is humanity's graduation into a new realm of light. Everything changes this year, according to Kerry Kay. This is a year of extremes: sovereignty of submission, abundance or scarcity, hope or despair, not as abstract ideas, but as lived internal realities shaped by where we place our attention. Many sentient beings will have to help others across timelines, and feeling helpless doesn't mean you are lost. Reality feels thinner and more transparent. The year 2026 marks the beginning of the divine becoming visible and starting to be reflected in our actions. According to Jan Castle, although 2025 was the key year of awakening, in 26 even greater power will be given to the light plans, and dark intentions will undermine the ground more effectively. Humanity will begin to use the knowledge and skills acquired for the common good and will become increasingly aware of what they are capable and what they can achieve. Miracles will occur according to Christian Day. The winds of change have arrived at the time of the new year. This was achieved through the activation of a series of energy flows transmitted from the higher realms. At that time, a sacred synergy of light was formed, which was activated and expanded to the new Earth, accelerating the division. Nothing on Earth will function the same as before. There is a higher consciousness component that operates through the hearts of those on the path of awakening. Reset news. Blackouts are not failures. They are controlled silence, according to Mr. Poole. Market anomalies are not deployments. They are system isolations. Media confusion isn't chaos. It's signal interference. The system doesn't warn people until the final shutdown is assured. What comes next isn't political. It's operational. Don't panic. Don't move. Don't spread fear. Prepare minds don't require explanations. The plan was never about saving comfort, but about saving the future. Trust the plan not because you were told so, but because you can see the pieces falling into place. The 10 days of darkness aren't a might. It's a window where old systems are shut down so new ones can operate without interference. When the noise stops, when the screens go dark, When the world holds its breath, remember this: the storm isn't coming, the storm is here, and it answers to a higher divine authority. Opinion. Ismael Perez describes the trials of corrupt leaders as a divine and cosmic process orchestrated by the coalition along with stellar forces, exposing and purging the dark elites infiltrated in governments. Perez calls for spiritual preparation for the collective awakening in 2026, seen as a massive leap into 5D, where humanity breaks free from collective illusions and aligns with advanced civilizations with mass healing and open technology. Fiat currency will be replaced by quantum currencies backed by precious metals, according to Paul White Gold Eagle. Tesla's free energy will power humanity's future, while Bitcoin servers will be shut down. A fake global party with sirens and stock market crashes will capture attention, but don't be fooled. This is the orchestrated collapse that will lead to global truths. The quantum leap is coming. A new system will emerge, free from globalist tyranny. This is humanity's ultimate resistance. The coalition will rebuild nations and restore freedom to peoples. Prepare for the grand finale of this battle between good and evil. The world will never be the same. Mr. Poole's telegram. The QFS operates independently of the existing banking system and puts an end to the central banking system that perpetuates debt. Although it boasts cutting-edge design, reliability, security and protection, the implementation process will unfold over time. The QFS operates using distributed ledger technology. It is neither a cryptocurrency nor blockchain technology. Quantum qubits interact with every financial transaction worldwide to ensure that this transaction is legal, directed to its owner and transparent. Since central banks lack the capacity to reconcile old paper money with the new QFS system, all fractional reserve central banking activities will cease. Each sovereign currency and each bank represents a separate ledger in the QFS. Data from all account holders in the 2009 participating countries was uploaded to the QFS in March 2017 and serves as a distributed ledger. The QFS is designed and ready to convert all bank accounts denominated in any fiat currency worldwide into a currency backed by local assets. The QFS verifies the originating fiat currency bank account to ensure it is still valid, active, and operational at the time of the fiat currency exchange for another asset-backed currency takes effect. After successful verification of a local bank account, the fiat currency holdings are converted to the new local asset-backed currency on one-to-one basis. Venezuela. The world's largest oil reserves are useless if you have a corrupt leader, according to Lauren Chen. Venezuela was never just a country in crisis. It was a hidden financial and logistical relay since the Cold War years, according to Mr. Poole. The real extraction was data from hidden servers, far from public oversight. Energy leaders linked to oil companies that never appeared in official reports, transfer routes connecting intelligence budgets, cattle logistics, and offshore foundations that fueled conflicts far beyond South America, controlled corridors for power and money. The tunnels under Caracas weren't built for escape. They were built for continuity, and continuity was broken. This isn't about oil. It's about tracing the money chain upward, not outward. Every frozen account forces another name to surface. Every name that comes to light tightens the next around those whose tough geography would protect them. Watch what happens next, not in Caracas, but in boardrooms, foundations, and silent resignations that will be called coincidences. Some will disappear from public view, Others will suddenly surface. The pattern is already visible if you know where to look. This isn't the end of an operation. This is the moment the oxygen was cut off. The noise will increase and the truth will move in silence. Confessions. Hugo Carvajal has begun cooperating with authorities and providing extensive information about Venezuela's alleged covert operations abroad. Carvajal claims that the Venezuelan state became a Carter-backed power structure that operated through drug trafficking, proxy militias, cyber influence, and political destabilization. In his opinion, drug trafficking proceeds were used not only for the regime's survival, but also for influence operations targeting foreign governments and institutions. Among the most controversial claims attributed to Carvajal is that the electoral technology developed in Venezuela was designed with the capacity for manipulation. He argues that these tools were exported internationally and that intelligence agencies knew about their vulnerabilities long before the public controversy arose. It's important to note that these claims remain accusations and have not been independently verified in a public court. Carvajal has also provided documentation alleging financial influence, campaigns targeting foreign political figures. These claims suggest that illicit funds may have been funneled through intermediaries, shell companies, and opaque financial channels to buy protection, political interference, or silence. What once appeared to be isolated scandals may be components of a much broader influence architecture. The situation is still developing. Investigations remain secret, and many details are being withheld, but one thing is certain: the era of silent influence is coming to an end. Europe. There is a culture clash between European censorship and speech freedom in the US. Defenders of the meteorological orthodoxy have once again unleashed their holes. Denmark is alarmed by the Venezuelan situation about Greenland and wants the end of NATO. Brussels calls for a transition in Venezuela that includes María Corina Machado and Edmundo González. Public debt in the European Union and the Eurozone will continue to grow this year, reaching 83.8% and 89.8% of GDP, respectively. The German banking sector faces a growing crisis amid record insolvencies. Europe's artificial intelligence ambitions are threatened by rising memory chips prices. The EU's Artificial Intelligence Act is the world's first regulation of its kind. Spain. Repsol is risking 13 billion in Venezuela. Spain aims to receive 47 billion euros in European funds throughout 2026. Spanish industry pays 167% more for electricity than its French counterpart. Spain is leading a project to convert asteroids into space mines for the extraction of metals and strategic resources. Housing prices in Spain are set to skyrocket by 16.2% in the last quarter of 2025, the largest increase since the housing bubble burst. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.